Hello, my name is Arasi and I'm going to talk about olive oil. We have all heard about olive oil and maybe we have all used it sometime. Olive oil is extracted from olives and it is mostly produced in the Mediterranean. Therefore, it is a very important part of the Mediterranean diet. Olive oil is commonly used for cooking, for making pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, soaps, and even fuels. And in some religions, they use it as part of the rituals. What I'm going to talk about in this video is about the composition of olive oil, how we can use olive oil for cooking, and the benefits of consuming it. Well, the first thing I'm going to talk about is composition of olive oil. There are three main components of olive oil: fatty acids, vitamins, and polyphenols. As we know, there are three types of fatty acids: monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and saturated fatty acids. Olive oil has them three, but olive oil is considered as a monounsaturated fatty acid because the most abundant component of the olive oil is oleic acid. Oleic acid is a monounsaturated omega-9 fatty acid which composes from 55 to 83% of the whole composition of olive oil. The rest of them are linoleic acid, linolenic acid, palmitic acid, and stearic acid, which are polyunsaturated and saturated fatty acids respectively, but they don't cover a lot of part in the composition of the olive oil. The next part are the vitamins. We have two important vitamins in the composition of olive oil: vitamin E and vitamin K. Vitamin E is very important because it's a natural antioxidant, and vitamin K helps us with coagulation and bone formation. So they are very important, and olive oil has a lot of them. The next component are polyphenols, which are antioxidants that contribute with the taste of the olive oil, with the astringency and the resistance to oxidation. There have been shown a lot of beneficial effects of polyphenols in our health, like healing sunburn and lowering cholesterol, lowering blood pressure, and also lowering the risk of coronary disease. The next point I am going to talk about is when is it good to use olive oil for cooking, because we have all heard that olive oil is good for cooking and some other people say that olive oil is bad for cooking. But the truth is that you have to be very careful to cook with olive oil because olive oil has a very low smoke point, which means that at a very low temperature it can start burning, which means that the components of the olive oil start degrading, and also it starts producing harming compounds which are bad for our health. So the most recommendable ways to use olive oil is like for salads or in some things that don't require a lot of heat, because it can bring more harm than it can be beneficial for our health. The last part I'm going to talk about are the benefits. As I told you before, olive oil has polyphenols, which are components, antioxidants that help us with lowering cholesterol and blood pressure. By the way, it can help us to reduce the probability of cardiovascular diseases. As well as I mentioned before, it has a lot of antioxidants like vitamin E, which can help us to reduce the production of free radicals, and this can help us to reduce the probability of having breast cancer, prostate cancer, or colorectal cancer. The last benefit that I found about olive oil is that it can protect our brain from diseases as dementia and other cognitive disorders, because it has this protective effect in our brain. And well, the studies that I saw haven't said like what is the specific effect that has in our brain, but they say that there is a positive effect in relation with these diseases. And well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy my video and see you next time. Bye.